Hello, this is RICKY, the Android guy. Alright guys, so today I'm going to show you a bit of the features of the Samsung Galaxy S3 in terms of Android 4.0 with their interface called Touch Wiz UX. Now first of all, on the front screen, the lock screen, mind you, you can actually go right to apps if you just touch the button and then go move up on it. Or and you can do any of those, or if you set up S-Voice, you can actually unlock it with your voice, which is really cool. I'll show you that in another video called the S-Voice demo. So it's really cool how it changed from just the unlock and the camera to now doing 4 customizable apps you can go right to. Now in terms of how you navigate, you can just circle around, and it does just circle around, so that's what's cool. It doesn't stop you anywhere. You can also use this bottom bar right here and just slide across. If you just hold the bottom bar, oops, there you go. And if you touch the bottom bar, you can basically just navigate through your screens very quickly. So that's a pretty cool feature. It does come like this. I've tried to keep it just like it did when it came out, just so you can see how it comes with your calendar, camera, email, Play Store, and context messaging and internet at the bottom. You can move these around if need be. It does come. It was the first Android with Flipboard, but now Flipboard is available for all devices. This particular version comes with 50 gigs of Dropbox storage, so that's what's really cool about the T-Mobile version. What's not so cool is you have bloatware, stuff that you don't necessarily want from T-Mobile, but they give you anyway, which just to show you what that is. You know, access T-Mobile hotspot, visual, voicemail, Amazon, and their widgets that no one really uses. Oops, sorry, push buttons. So now the other apps that it comes with is these. These are all Samsung apps. So go through them real quick. Flipboard, it's not a Samsung app, but it does come built in with this device. Other thing is Chat On, which is like an instant messenger for Samsung. Kills Air, which transfers between devices. Samsung, it's a little more techy. Most people will never use it. Game Hub, Music Hub, and Media Hub, these are all Samsung stores basically. And Game Hub just uses games from the Play Store, so it's not too big of a deal. Media Hub is really cool because if you have a Samsung Smart TV, you can actually buy videos on there or on here, and you can watch them on both areas. Music Hub, just download music. My Files is a pretty decent file manager. I still prefer Astro, but that's me. That's that Smart Stay. If you saw that the I at the top, that is Smart Stay. If you haven't seen the video for that, check it out. Music Player, which is pretty cool. Pretty good equalizer built into it. Video Player, which is pretty nice. You have S-Memo, which is just a memo app, so it's pretty nice. You can write on it or you can text. S-Suggestions, which is kind of like Samsung apps, really. Basically just suggested apps for the phone and ones that work perfectly for it. And of course the creme de la creme S-Voice. Check out the demo for that if you haven't yet. It's a really good demo for the S-Voice. And that's the main stuff. You have certain widgets for their music player and Media Hub coming right on it, as well as S-Suggestions. Again, these are apps that they just recommend you get, but not necessarily need to. And that's pretty much it. Other than that, there's a lot of little things. In terms of apps, you can just go straight through like this. The easiest way to uninstall apps is when you're in the app drawer. So let me show you guys again. When you right here, and you're in the app drawer and you can see all the apps, you actually push, let me zoom out a little bit for you guys. You actually push the settings button right here, and there's a section right there that says uninstall. And anything with a minus mark, you can uninstall. Anything without a minus mark, you can not uninstall. So Dragon Go was a horrible app. I don't want that anymore. So I'm going to click that negative and then uninstall. Yes, there you go. Now it's gone. And replace with Dream Heights. So that's the easiest way to uninstall an app. To create a folder, however, there's no quick area right here, which is a little disappointing. You can change the view type, which is kind of cool. Customize it if you want. But to create a folder, the way I found is basically settings and then create a folder. Then, you know, once you're doing that, then you could drop stuff within that folder. And it still moves pretty quickly. You can name the folder, of course, you know, and then you can take away the folder by taking the stuff out of it. And then deleting the folder itself. And the trash. So yeah, those are the main ways. The other way you can do it is holding this down, holding an app down, and then you can either create a page or create a folder, and then it creates a new folder with that app already in there. So those are the two ways to create a folder. A little different from stock Android, I know, but still not too bad. It's definitely better than Samsung's tablets, which were a lot more annoying than that. So other than that, it moves really quick, as you can tell. The interface did not slow it down at all, which is really nice, of course. We don't like to see it slow down. The widgets are pretty cool that it has. They have a lot of them for the calendar. They have like 4 different widgets you can use for the calendar, 4 different clocks. You have a lot of widgets, definitely. And in terms of the settings, they're going to be labeled similarly to regular Android 4.0. You do have certain things like motions that you want to take a look at that are different. In terms of security, it'll be a bit different, of course, because you have a lot of security options. And on the lock screen, you have a lot of different options too, so that's pretty... It's really customizable, so it's really nice, something different from Samsung. Usually they weren't as customizable. And one thing I think that was pretty cool that they added to it was face and voice. So if you didn't think the face unlock was good enough, you can actually, not only they have to see your face, but you have to say something, a phrase, to unlock it. Now this is good and bad because then it takes a lot longer compared to the regular face unlock, but if you're really worried about security, then you have that feature. So that's the main highlights of Touch Wiz UX, which is the interface that this uses. If you have any other questions about the system, feel free to ask and I will answer, of course. This has been RICKY, the Android Guy.